Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to Today in Bitcoin. Today is July the 22nd, 2017. This is home of long-term cryptocurrency thinking. Golden hold, be in motion. We don't do impulsivity here, people. Think long-term. Simply the best for the financially mature audience. All right, there's a bunch of slogans there. So let's talk about a new slogan, Moon Monday. Are we going to have a big Monday for Bitcoin here? I feel like the segregated witness good news was an end of the week type of thing, and not everyone has heard about it yet. The mainstream media hasn't caught on yet. We didn't even have a FUD Friday, which is kind of good. So does no FUD Friday lead into a Moon Monday? I think it's possible. Keep an eye on things when people start to wake up to the fact that it appears that segregated witness is on the way, or much more likely than it was at the beginning of last week. So Monday could be fun. Because, you know, we talk about these FUD Fridays. Let's have a Moon Monday for once. Okay, starting out on a good note there. So, hey, check out the notes section below. You want to get shirts like this at Crypto Graffiti. 10% discount with the Meister code. But also at cryptohwwallet.com, then, you know, obviously they're running low on storage devices because everybody wants to store their Bitcoin. But the digital Bitbox is available. You get a discount by using my affiliate below, and I still have to update a lot of the stuff with that. Hey, check out This Week in Bitcoin that took place yesterday, Australian guest. It was really fun, some funny moments. And of course, tomorrow, Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Rocky is going to be back on the show here. Yeah, he's going to be talking about brain wallets. You guys enjoyed him last time, his Southern California style. All you people out in Los Angeles, that's where he's in that area. Pound that like button if you're out in California. Pound that like button if you just like this video. And you want people to find out about this awesome channel. I think the channel's pretty awesome. Adam Meister, he's okay, but the channel's awesome. So, all right, something I forgot to mention a couple of shows back, that the miners are always going to do what is best for the bottom line. And then I've been saying that for a long time, that they'd sell their mothers for money. So just keep that in mind when you start worrying about, chain splitting and two Bitcoin. When you start worrying about November or whenever you want to worry, just so far they've proven they're going to do what's best for them financially. And also the situation that here, Coinbase, Bitcoin buys and sells / withdrawals will be temporarily disabled on July 31st. All right, so a lot of Bitcoin businesses, be they businesses that sell Bitcoin or just deal with Bitcoin, are saying that they're going to slow down or shut down on July 31st. And so I think this is going to trigger some hoarding. I think this is going to trigger some buying pressure. And I've said this before, I'm just trying to remind everyone that before July 31st, people are going to try to get their hands on Bitcoin because they're not going to know not to be scared. And they're going to be scared by all the press releases that keep coming out with these businesses saying, we can't do XYZ on the 31st. Where it's just, there's not going to be Bitcoin flowing from us on the 31st. So people are going to want to get their hands on Bitcoin with fears they're not going to get their hands on Bitcoin for a long time. Who knows? Maybe one of these establishments could become totally insolvent too if everybody pulls their money out. Bitcoin out, but I don't see that much of a panic because I still think a lot of people don't even know what the heck is happening with segregated witness or know about it, and that's cool. That's cool. Don't worry, be an Australian. Pound that like button. And that's what I can say. The people here have the very good attitude, and sometimes the less you know, the better off you are because it's the less you worry. So anyway, hoarding, price spikes, I think that those are good things. So let's see if that happens. ICOs, let's talk about that. I forgot to put that as a keyword. I got to remember to do that. Andreas has a new video out, and it's pretty awesome. He talks about ICOs, and him and Simon kind of agree that it's going to revolutionize funding, change the world. They're here to stay, and I agree. I agree that they're here to stay at least. But Andreas expands upon it. He doesn't think any of the current ones will succeed, and I think he's got a good point there. He says blackjack is more fair than the current ICOs. The chances of making money on them. Most are scams, and the best education one can get is losing money. So he doesn't want the government's, making it harder to get into this stuff. He wants people to learn the lesson the hard way, and he's got a point. So yeah, I really liked this video. Watch the whole thing. Watch the entire thing. The end is very good also. Alistair Milne has a tweet out there. Bitcoin Cash, BCC, is currently trading for 10% of the value of Bitcoin. All right, there's some exchange out there that I guess has a market for Chinacoin, whatever you want to call it. He's calling it Bitcoin Cash. And it's obviously you can't buy it yet, but this is like a prediction market type of thing, just as they've had before for other versions of this. And yeah, it's only the market is speaking. So if they try to fork off, I mean, it's again, they're going to have a coin that's 10% of the value of Bitcoin. It's an altcoin. It is an altcoin. If they try anything, if they try to create their own coin. So is it worth, the miners are in the money. Is it worth their while? Probably not. It's probably just an empty threat. It's something to have leverage in this whole little battle. Hey, and I am encountering, all sorts of new people contact me, meeting them in Australia. And I forgot to mention the trade square stuff. I'll get back to that. But there's some odd combinations out there, like people who just jumped into Litecoin or jumped into Ethereum and Ethereum tokens, and they don't know how to send Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. I don't know. Again, people have, it's a one step at a time thing here. Start at the very beginning. If you're a newbie, I suggest buy a little bit of Bitcoin and send a little bit of Bitcoin before you get into these other things, so you just get a grasp. Has anyone been having trouble with these M addresses that Litecoin has? I got an email about this, and there's some, I don't want to FUD anyone, but I mean, on some Reddits, there's been some slowdowns. Combined with Litecoin had an attack on the network. So if any of you, just keep an eye, be careful with this M address, L address Litecoin thing. If you're sending in between the two, people are having some difficulties. But hey, I love Charlie Lee. Hopefully he'll be back on the show soon. Pound that like button if you like Charlie Lee. And you know that Litecoin is legitimate. Everyone's got their problems, and Litecoin is legitimate altcoin. I linked to a new Lorian Gamaroff video below. I haven't watched it yet. Lorian is great, the greatest South African Bitcoin guy alive, and a friend of mine, an awesome dude. All right, now someone else has something in common with me. You guys have heard of Ryan X. Charles. He's behind. Well, he went to Washington University. I think he graduated from the graduate program. I also graduated from Washington University. I was an undergrad there. So there we go. We have some common ground. But, and he's behind busy.org, which is supposed to come out eventually and compete with Steemit. Well, I'll put it nicely. I'm sticking with Steemit. This guy, Ryan, is out there, and he's a smart guy. He went to Washington University in St. Louis, but which guarantees genius. and he has videos out, and I link to his videos. And I usually don't link to videos like this because it's a FUD video about the situation with segregated witness, and he's a blocker. He wants there to be a hard fork. He's like, that's the easiest solution. And he brings up like how he kind of like SegWit, but now that the price might double, so fees will double, so that's not good. I mean, I don't even know I don't know where he's coming from on this. Well, I do know where he's coming from on this. He wants what is best for his business. Okay, he's already, I mean, but he already switched to Litecoin, I thought. So that's good for his business. Why get into this? Why risk a hard fork? We don't need 2 Bitcoin here. And he talks about how there's all these people that really support the hard fork. So this is what I suggest. You know, there are a lot of people like Ryan out there. There's Shapeshift also. Eric Voorhees, he's not as bad as this. But Boycott, even though it doesn't exist yet, and who knows if it's ever going to exist. Boycottyours.org. When it just steam it. I mean, we have to have long memories on this, okay? The boycott is a powerful tool. If people are out there trying to, and everyone's entitled to an opinion, of course, but when we're bordering on sabotage, when we're bordering on really being dangerous, there are going to be repercussions in the future, okay? And this stuff sounds harsh. This is like coming from the Stefan Molyneux side of me, I guess. And a lot of people don't like that type of thing. But I mean, I'm not here to make would you rather let the government force things down your throat, or would you voluntarily do things like this? I think voluntarily boycotting is a cool thing, instead of the other option, making things illegal, saying, or it's against the law to hard fork or something. No, that's crazy. So no, check out his video. Maybe you agree with him. He's making a new one of these videos every day. Pound that like button if you see that people from Washington University in St. Louis could have different opinions. And yeah, so I have 3,000 Twitter followers now. Thank you very much, everyone. I think Twitter is awesome, to tell you the truth. You can learn so much from reading it. But I think some people just value, try to get all these followers, and not that many people pay attention. I'm saying people should pay attention to some of these tweets. I learned so much from Bitcoin people's tweets. But then there's some people who just like to flood hey, follow me on Twitter, because I think I retweet some awesome things. I do not tweet very often. I retweet a few times a day, if that. I tweet out my videos. It's a good way to keep track. I think it is an awesome tool if used correctly. All right. Here's a Coinbase tweet about Ethereum Classic. We have no plans to support ETC at this time, at this stage. The API calls for a relic, as a relic of the ETC withdrawals. Okay. It's very interesting, the discussion that breaks out underneath there, though. A lot of people are like, support Ethereum Classic. All right, so there's some demand there. Hey, oh, I forgot. Here's a newspaper clip. I literally, from a real newspaper, I found it. Let's see if you can see. Blockchain, what's this? Is blockchain and artificial intelligence, a tsunami of change is coming, like it or not. Here, and this is from here in Australia. And you can read it online. I linked to it online. So you can, I just thought it was cool. It's in the news. I just read, it's randomly, the mainstream media is picking up on this in Australia. It's awesome. I'm breaking stuff here. And hey, it's weird to see a print paper with the word Bitcoin. And it's like a contrast there. Did I mention before a tweet? I don't have it anymore. Oh yeah, watch This Week in Bitcoin. How many Ethereum holders know about the DAO? How many of all these new Ethereum people that are getting the Ethereum are familiar with the DAO? Heck, they should be. They really, I'm cooking here at the same time. Oh, that's really, hang on, I gotta turn that off. Yeah, all right. This is a incredible episode. Yeah, so we have a lot of newbies. A lot of newbies out there. I mean, people should understand what the DAO hack was. If they want to get into Ethereum, it's a good thing to know. I mean, come on. Just don't blindly buy this stuff because you're a speculator. You hear it's going on. I might have mentioned that in a previous show. I just wanted to mention it again. A great follower of mine down in Mexico, he sent me news that American Express is sending out that they're talking about Bitcoin. Here's what he said. This is good and weird. American Express Mexico, their Spanish newsletter today had listed Bitcoin in it. The subject of the newsletter was how to avoid fraud. And then there was a what is Bitcoin section. Cool that Bitcoin is being talked about more internationally and in Mexico, but weird. Okay, yeah, here are my notes on to remind everyone to watch Rocky on my show tomorrow at 5 p.m. Los Angeles time. But also to talk about the Trezor and to remind everyone that you should have a storage device. If you need help setting up your Trezor, I do that. You call me up, you pay me a fee, and I walk you through the process. And many people have been having troubles setting up their Trezors and contacting me afterwards, and then end up paying me for other stuff. So let's just take care of it at the beginning. If you are a person who's new to Bitcoin, if you do not understand everything about setting up a storage device, I walk you through the process. I have done this many times, and obviously you're gonna have to pay. And you know, a lot of people have been sending me questions and stuff, and I appreciate the tips that people send me. If you send me tips, if you pay me, I'm gonna answer your questions very fast over email. I have been getting so many inquiries about so many different things. I do crypto consultations. This is the way I earn Bitcoin. I'm an entrepreneur. If you don't like that, cool. Then don't contact me. Don't send me Bitcoin. But hey, if you want advice with cryptocurrency and stuff, that's not just like a one-word yes, no type of thing. Hey, let's set something up. Send me, we can negotiate, whatever, if it's just for a few minutes, but whatever. And this is the bottom line, and I'm proud of this fact. Adam Meister gets paid Bitcoin to talk about and advise people on cryptocurrency-related matters, whether it be Trezor or storage or whatever you want to talk about. I do. And hey, email me at adam@trezorhelp.com if you're interested in those type of things. Hey, if you're not, whatever, comment. You're getting all these videos are free, so enjoy them. I mean, there's your free advice comes here every day. Every day I post a new video. I'm very proud of these videos. I think they contain very useful information, and we're building a community here. I think it's very important. Anyway, speaking of communities and Steam It, the guys over down in South Africa, my buddies, are having a Steam Saturday in Johannesburg, September 9th, 2017. Only 120 people. It's free. They invited me. Actually, I am probably not going to be able to make it down there, but I linked to it below. If you're in South Africa, if you want to go to South Africa, the information is below. Pound that like button. If you like Steam It, if you like free Steam Saturday down September 9th in Johannesburg. Hey, and Lauren Gamaroff, I think, is going to be there. Don't want to put words into his mouth. Pound that like button. All right, Coinbase, here's a tweet from Alistair again. Alistair Milne, the great Alistair Milne, who's got to come on the show one of these days. Coinbase has added 100,000 users within the last 3 days, the same rate it was adding users in June, and that was from a few days ago. All right, if you're subscribed to this channel, one of the over 10,000 of you, that bell button so you get updates. And if here's one, a final tweet, someone that I believe the great Charlie Lee has. If the creator of Solidity, Gavin Wood, cannot write a secure multi-sig wallet in Solidity, pretty much confirms Ethereum is hacker paradise. All right. I'm not trying to FUD Ethereum here. I'm pointing out what people are saying about Ethereum. Man, it's not Bitcoin. That's how we'll conclude this show. It's not Bitcoin. Learn what you're buying into, people. I'm a Bitcoin buy and hold person. People are asking me, Adam, should I buy it now or wait till afterwards? Dudes, buy it. Just buy it now. Like, why try to play games? It's going to be worth more in 2020. This is a long-term thing. This isn't a thing to flip. I'm not a Bitcoin trader. Repeat, Adam Meister is not a Bitcoin trader, for all the newbies out there that ask questions that deal with that. I mean, I can answer your questions, whatever, but I'm not a trader, and I advise you just buy and hold it. I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, Disrupt Meister. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video. Check out the notes section below. I post a new video here every day. That like button. Come back tomorrow for Rocky. Yeah, Los Angeles.